but she needs a cross that was worn by a demon, a human name, and an enchanted belt.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to Black Book. I kind of started this episode at a really weird time. It was as the cutscene started. Not the best I've ever done in my life, but welcome back to Black Books. We are trying to find those very items for a demon we found in Abanya.
Then she hid under the bench.
What a job you have. Worse than fighting the Turks.
This is our destiny. A changeling, that bride of yours.
Ah, she was a changeling.
What's a changeling?
The Bath spirit must have switched her at birth, I imagine. Now, Vasilisa, can you guess how shall we lift the aspen seal?
What demon is necessary for the book to open the aspen seal?
Oh, I don't actually know. With the changeling chort.
That Abdirija switched the girl with an aspen log. A log is a demon itself.
Well done, Vasya. My teachings weren't for naught. The changeling from the ethereal world. These infants don't grow up, as you know. The question is, should we waste our time on the bride's requests if we ourselves can find this changeling?
We can't abandon a Christian soul to evil spirits.
If I were you, I'd think whether I should take a demon for a wife.
Only a devil will marry a soldier like me.
We haven't heard of such a child up until now. This means that the parents keep it secret.
Right. The demon might have gobbled up her parents. Without that demon bride, we won't find it.
You'll help me then?
We will. But what should we start with? Huh? What was it she asked for?
You asked for a cross?
A cross worn by a demon. Is such a thing possible?
Everything is possible, Vasilisa, if you think about it. I heard that an ikotnitsa appeared in Yanidor recently.
A man possessed by a demon called an ikota? Such people have strange abilities and in some cases the gift of divination. Yanidor, a village north of Churden.
Go there and take her cross.
Are we just going to take it? Like, this is mine now. Let's start with the cross. We'll assemble the bits as we
Then
go.
I'll start with the cross. What could be more important?
In Yanidor, you'll find Evdokia Fokovna. They say her daughter was possessed by Ikota. So, did you get all that?
Yes, but let's press these anyway.
Who is that Ikotka?
Come on, don't you remember? This one time, a woman from Pokcha came to us, so that we could whisper some zagavars over her. And then a chort, size of a vershok, escaped from her.
Oh, the Vershok is approximately 4.4 centimeters. Yes, it's the Russian measurement system.
Oh, so that was an Ikotnitsa.
Well, yes, this Ikota chort talked with us for a bit, remember?
We got a new encyclopedia entry. Ikota. This ailment, induced by a Koldan or a witch, is representative of the Russian north, specifically the Churden Uzad and Komi-Perm region. An evil spirit is enchanted with word power, bound to a name, and cast into the wind. The first person it encounters who bears this name becomes its victim. Sometimes stones or insects are enchanted with Ikota. In this way, whoever happens to trip over the stone or swallows the insect by accident suffers Ikota. Ikota usually takes the appearance of an animal, a frog, a lizard, a mouse. Occasionally it takes the form of a frog spawn, and more rarely, an insect, a fly, a spider, a mosquito. It is not, however, always brought on by a koldun. It may pass from a koldun to any man in the event of the former's death when inside a person. Ikota can speak with all kind of voices. That seems terrifying.
I really don't like dealing with the possessed.
Well, nothing can be done about that. So, did you get all that?
What about Yanidor?
Where can we find that woman in Yanidor?
Her house is closer to the edge of the village, the one with carved gates.
Carved gates. Let's see if we need to remember that.
So, did you get all that?
I did indeed.
What not to get? Go to the Kotnitsa and take her cross.
So I think we have to pester with the chorts though, which is mildly annoying. We do have 2 visitors. Let's do the chorts first. Idle chorts torment. So you will torment me. Can I send you on a meaningless job? Oh, what a shame. Oh, the chort still needs to report back. How do I get you to report? How do you report? Oh. I have to actually click on him. Some of the peasants' birds are dead because of the demon's curse. Hey, I got some money though. Yeah, you go on that meaningless job. Thank you very much. So that stops him being a problem for me, and it stops him being a problem for the world. It seems like a win-win. We can speak to Nikolai.
What was that with the stove? As if I'd believe that you forgot how to kindle it. And then you got a bit too scared when the demon girl grabbed you with the fire.
It is as you say, Vaisa. It's not about the stove. I don't know what's wrong with me. There was this one incident. Since then, I'm not myself when I see any fire.
Ah.
I'm scared of it something awful. That's exactly the reason why the lads dared me to go to the Banya. They heard the rumors and wanted to have a bit of fun at my expense.
I'm guessing it's PTSD or something.
Only I'm not one to give up so easily.
But why? What's wrong with fire?
Oh, it's a long story.
Let's ask about Nikolai.
So how did you end up a soldier?
Well, they took me as a recruit. You were just a kid then and don't remember much about it, I gather. Old Yegor just took you in after your parents.
Well, when you went into the service, was it by your own choice?
Aye, by choice. To be honest, some other lad drew the lot, but we have a large family, and I'm a hot-headed guy.
Right, and a fine one.
Ha! Quite right. It was my decision. I made my way to my field regiment, and they sent us to fight the Turks.
Did they give you your cross there?
Aye. That's a different story. I'll tell it later.
What about the bride?
Do you plan to marry that girl or not?
Let's help her first, won't we? She must be a strong girl to pull through that sort of thing. Maybe God sent her.
A demon? Sent by God?
Well, she said she was a changeling, didn't she? The girls of my age are all married. Who would marry an old soldier anyway? Only a demon.
Okay, so what was that about fire?
About the fire. Would it take very long to tell the story?
Maybe not that long. Anyway, don't be such a bath broom.
Bath broom? What kind of expression is that?
I'll tell you some other time. Don't you have anything else to do?
Sure. I have. I can play cards. Wait. Welcome to your first game of Dorak. Oh no, what is Dorak? Your goal is to use up all your cards. The last person left with cards in their hand is the loser, or the fool, or the Dorak. The players take turns attacking the player next to them with one or more cards. Attack Nikolai with his 6 of hearts. Nikolai beat your card with his king. Press the end turn button to proceed with the game. At the end of each round, the players take turns drawing new cards until they have 6 in their hand. It starts with the first attacker this round. Nikolai attacked you with his 8 of clubs. To defend from this card, you put it in the discard pile. You need to play a card of the same suit, but one higher in rank. Beat the 8 of clubs with the 9 of clubs. Excellent. It's your turn again. Start your next attack. Play the 7 of diamonds. Did I not have played the 8 of diamonds? Although Nikolai beat your card with 10 of diamonds, you may launch a new attack with a card of the rank that has already been played. For instance, now you can attack with a 10 or with another 7. Why would I do that? So if I play a 7, does he have to beat that 7? Oh, I have to do both. Okay. Nikolai gave up and took the cards, for he has nothing to beat them with. This turn is yours. Before letting you play on your own, we have to discuss trump cards. Note the trump card. The trump suit is stronger than other suits and can beat all other cards, even those for the different suit, and even those are higher in rank. For instance, a trump 10 will even beat a king. Since cards with trump suit are stronger, you should decide whether to use them at your first convenience or save them for a crucial point. By the way, the player who has the lowest ranking trump card on his hand goes first. Good luck. I don't want to do this. Can I leave? Yes. That seems like an interesting game, but not maybe for right now. Let's see some visitors.
Vasilisa, listen. Thank you for your help with the banya.
Don't thank me yet. We still need to free the girl.
It's just that I wouldn't be able to go at all if it weren't for you. Here, I want to give you this. Here, take it.
Ah, a deck of cards, and we gain 1 eloquence. Black. The start of on battle start. I don't know what that means.
What's that? A deck of plain cards or something?
Sure is. Been saving them for some time. They are antique, but first class. I'll teach you to play if you wish.
They say the devil himself is not averse to a good game of Dorak.
We're not going to play cards. Continue. Next.
Get out of here, you meddling kids, or you'll get it!
Run! He saw us!
Oh my.
Wait, maybe they're here on business. Well, speak up.
Oh, Vasilisa! We saw such a scary thing! West of Yanidor, there's a scary isba! Evil spirits live there for sure!
Why do you say that?
See for yourself! They say there used to be a party every day, but now it stands silent as the grave! Saw it for ourselves!
Well, you'll wind up in graves yourselves if you go wandering like that.
Run!
Right, let's set off. We can go to the fair. I heard the peddlers set up a small fair. I think some of the traders are working even at this late hour. Apparently we still have Nikolai. We could take... Oh no, we can't take Igor. He's locked. Let's go to the fair. I'm interested to see what's there.
At the crossroads of 2 trade routes, you see the annual fair. Despite the late hour, trading is still taking place. Perhaps you might buy something for your journey. A multitude of goods can be found. Prianics, as well as a variety of magic trinkets. There's something for everyone here.
Let's look around. So we have a herbalist, a book merchant, a peddler, and a card player. So we're staying away from card playing. God lord. Like, you want to play cards? Herbalist.
What? Want some prianics? I've sold everything already. Oh, you want some herbs? Well, take a look then.
I'm assuming she's just going to sell the same stuff though. Whoa, that's a poisonous thing. Oh man, so much stuff. Rage. Okay, well, remember she's here, I suppose. What about book merchant?
Wisdom will enter your heart and be good for your soul.
I can buy Zagavors. I can reset my skills. He has, once and forever. Other than stone, a voil, or peddler. Nothing interesting for me there. What about the peddler?
Buy an amulet and a trinket. Buy a potion and drink it.
Okay, plus 10 for the
You'll
the
be
rhyme.
as healthy as a boar. Demons fleeing from your roar.
Even better. Keep it coming. What are you selling? Honeycomb. Increases eloquence. Oh, increases well-versed effect. For 3. So that would make my well-versed of black pages be +1 for 1 turn at the start of the turn. Solid deck, these salted patties were baked. Okay, that's like a usable. Any of these permanents? Veils, +2 HP. The groom picked up his bride's veil, which is considered bad luck. He died soon after. Welp. A haul? We did some wild things in the past. Weird things. We wore our masks, ran through people's homes, and divined with the wall. Enemy attacks deal -1 damage. That could be useful. A lock. Your first Zigavor always has lock page. Oh, that could synergize really well. German chalk. Okay, I can't afford any of this stuff. I'm just gonna... Ooh, vampirism. Hello. Salt. Wait, what was that? Gain +2 keep on battle start. Increases the recharge speed of allies' ability by 1. Okay, some good stuff there, but I can't afford any of it, so it's kind of pointless, really. Let's get out of the here. I wonder if I can come back to the fair to, like, save the game, but let's go to the Churton Road. Runs from Vilgort to Yanidor. I don't know the reason for the name. Nikola says it was to honour the Turks.
You wander off course and walk onto the road more to the west than you had planned. You stumble upon a ragged man with rotten teeth and rotten eyes. You realize that it's a brigand. Traveling by night in Perm Gubernia is dangerous, and not only because of the evil spirits. The silence is broken by his hoarse voice.
Let's talk to him.
Hey, what do we have here? A girl or something?
I wonder how superstitious he is.
Right. I'll let you go if you give me all your money.
Money. Nikolai.
It seems to me you can't see so well in the dark. I'm not traveling alone.
Come on over here, brigand boy. I fought the Turks, went toe-to-toe with demons, but your kind are the filthiest of all.
Looking upon the tall soldier, the brigand loses his confidence. He backs away and runs into the woods. In a hurry, he dropped his pouch.
Hey, we came out of it with a profit.
You go on your way.
Wonderful. Ah, and we get a card. Oh, I didn't look at changing my deck. Oh, well. Bugger. I probably should have took some cards out of it. What does Piety do? Increases the value in pages for 3 shield. Okay. I don't really want any of these, but I'm going to take the health one. Which way is the optional objective? This way. Okay, let's go to the Northern Forest. Forests are always dangerous, both day and night. Each forest has its own master. Rarely do these masters welcome unwanted visitors.
Near a small forest creek, you find a grassy meadow. Among other vegetation, you see one beautiful flower. It's blood red and bright even in the moonlight. You come closer and tie its stem with a silver thread. With a swift pull, you now have a new, valuable herb, Adam's Head.
Wait, isn't Adam's Head just a
You
healing
take
herb?
the herb and get ready to go on your way.
I mean, sure, useful. I wouldn't. Is that super rare, is it? house near the Tarakanovka River. I heard about an old house west of Yanidor from the local boys. Maybe I can find something worthwhile there.
Fir branches poke into the empty windows of an abandoned hut. You are overcome by an unpleasant feeling. There's a good reason they call this place haunted.
Let's step inside.
You squeeze into a slightly open door and clear away the cobwebs. It is dark and empty here. The dead silence gives you chills. You step inside the house and freeze in horror. Under the broken red corner lies a dead man's body. A broken accordion lies nearby, torn as if by a wild beast. You search the dead man and the izba. The former has a pouch with some rubles inside.
I'm not taking the money. I'm not doing it. I'm going to inform the village and give them money for the funeral.
You tell about the dead man in the nearby village and use the money to pay for his burial and a funeral service. Peasants tell you that several years ago, someone took this skillful musician to an evening gathering during the dead of night. He hadn't been seen since.
We lost one sin. Hallelujah, we are reformed. Let's leave the location. Okay, so let's go to the Alamov Forest. There's not that many things on this route, is there? I heard a hermit lived in these woods, of Bashkir origin. A handy fellow. He decorated doors and stoves and could do a lot of other different things. He died a while ago, but people still remember him. What a bizarre thing to... Oh, we're going to find him in, like, demon form?
You walk through the forest. Grim trees hang from all sides, and strange noises are coming from the dark of the night. You freeze with fear when you notice two demons near an unearthed grave. They have already opened the coffin and are methodically skinning the dead body.
Oh, gods. Do we want to interfere, walk around, or watch them work? I think we're going to interfere.
Overcoming disgust, you open the black book. The first Zagavar will be yours.
Let's fight. Okay, so 5 and 2. We can block most of this with... Yeah, if we do a bless... Do I want to do a scorch it? Not really. Not yet. Gives me ward for 3 turns. In Father's Name could be quite useful. I think, okay, we'll do a scorch it on stronger of the 2. I'm going to tell my companion here to give a rough slap to that demon over there. I probably shouldn't. No, it would have been fine. Okay. Took no damage. What are they doing this turn? He is going to be casting a poison. God damn, that's annoying. He's doing 5 damage, not so bad. So we can... Shame, I've got mostly white cards. I should have got rid of a lot of these white cards. Firm's going to give me a block here. I could go Killer Key. I'm going to hit 8, which would take him off the board. Take him off the board, we don't have to worry about his damage. Kashk Babushka. Guess we'll cast Rabba since we can. That's how my maths works out. The poison would have got him anyway. I probably should have done some of that damage on the other demon. Okay, we have been... Oh, we have not been poisoned. Apparently the block, well, blocked it. So let's go with... it's only doing 2 damage. I'm not all that worried about that. Let's go with George Our Father. Followed by... Kila. Followed by Ruda. I will take the damage, I think? Yeah. Only 2 damage. We have a lot of health restoring in this this particular Zagavor, so... Oh, we killed him. Okay, so we have a Voil. We can have Periploth, or we can have Amen. Let's take Periploth just because it's another black card. I really need to thin out the deck though. Remind me when I go back to the base to do that. 4 rubles, 75 experience.
Having dealt with the demons, you look around. A narrow trail stretches from the grave to the forest. You remember hearing about this place. This overgrown trail leads to an old cemetery.
Has it added a new place on the map? Oh, it has. An old cemetery. This cemetery is far from Yanidor, and that's why it's not used anymore. There's a new one, closer to the village. All the better for me to safely conduct business.
You know about a cemetery nearby, and decide to visit it. The tombstones that stand among the trees are enveloped in a gray fog. You look around, expecting an ambush, but everything is eerily quiet.
You can gather some cemetery soil. I imagine it's going to be useful for something.
You're in luck. The grave diggers have recently dug up a grave. It stands open, black and hungry, yet unoccupied. You scoop a small amount of fresh cemetery dirt into a sack and whisper some Zagavers. This soil will make your witchcraft stronger.
Your first Zagavor always has the Earth page. Hey, I gained sin? Oh, come on. I just picked up some soil from a graveyard. We're no longer reformed. We're back down the path. Let's look at the crosses.
You walk around the overgrown cemetery and look at the grave crosses while thinking of all the deaths that made this city of the dead. Who knows? Maybe Ikotniks were around in earlier times. Maybe some are buried here.
We gained an encyclopedia entry. Ikota history. The first mention of Ikota occurred in 1785 when Bishop Veniamin of Arkhangelsk and Kolmogorsk, in his address to the Synod, described this ailment as a special kind of evil eye in possession. Also in his address, the cleric connected Ikota to the beliefs of the ancient nation of Chud, which was situated along the shores of the Pinga River and worshipped pagan gods. In 1862, an uprising took place in Pinga and Mezan, during which an angry mob burned down several houses where it was believed Kolduns dwelled, who brought Ikota upon local women. Interesting. Well, let's read a prayer.
You pray for the repose of the souls that lie in this cemetery. The night is silent. You calm down and rest a bit.
And our health has been restored. Let's leave this location. Right, let's check out the Eastern Bridge. You can get to the swamps from the east via this bridge, conveniently called the Eastern Bridge. They say people hear strange noises at night over there. I should check it out.
You hear a whip crack. Shrieking in pain, some unfortunate soul is being driven to hell by a devil. You pause in hesitation. Is this sinner's soul worth a fight?
I mean, if they're being taken down to hell by a devil, surely they're not very nice people. Let's walk around them.
The whip cracks soon die down in the distance. The sinner probably got what he deserved.
Oh god. Oh yes, got what he deserved. Right, well, before I carry on, we have come up to the end of the stream sort of time. There is apparently Stefan Stone down there, but we will have a look at that in the next episode. So thank you very much for watching. Please like and subscribe. Let me know what you think. Your comments are greatly appreciated. And as always, see you next time.